beaded bracelets are the trend right now, but some can be pretty expensive, so I'm going to show you how to make your own. You're going to need stretchy string, super glue, and scissors. Now with the string, you want to make sure that you have a 1mm size. They do make a 0.5mm, but that is way too thin. And you can't forget the beads. And I also use tape. So let's get started. Now to save time, I've already set aside the color and the different beads that I want to use. I also cut off about 10 inches of the stretchy string. If your wrist is a little bigger, you may want more, and if your wrist is smaller, you may want less. Now this is where the tape comes in. I like to take a piece of tape and tape down the other end of the string, so that way that the string does not move while I am putting the beads on it. So first I'm going to take the bead that will be touching the cross and apply that on the string first. So as you can see, this is how it will look once the cross is applied to the string. Now I already have the pattern that I want in my mind, so I'm just going to start to apply each bead onto the string. Let me move this over so you can get a better view. So now that I have applied the pattern, let's speed things up a little bit. Now I've come to the halfway mark of the bracelet, and I've added this little piece right here, because as you can see, the pattern is going that way, but now I want the pattern to go backwards, like a mirror image. I'll show you what I mean. Now you don't have to do this pattern exactly the same way I'm doing mine, but I just like to make everything symmetrical so that the beads are going in the same direction on each side of your wrist. Just make any pattern that comes to mind and have fun with it. So as you can see, the pattern will look the same on each side of the wrist once the bracelet is put together. Now it's time to apply the cross. Now you want to turn the cross over so that you can see the hooks on the other side, and you want to begin to thread the string through the first two hooks of the cross. Now at this point I'm actually going to use a needle, and I'll show you why. I only want the string to go halfway through the cross, so I'm going to take the needle just so I can pull the string up, because I do not want this piece of the string to go all the way through. See, I just want it to go halfway through the string. Now I'm going to take another piece of tape and just hold that string down in place so that it does not slide back out of the cross. Now I'm going to take the other side of the string and thread that through the other side of the cross so that it can meet in the middle with the other piece of the string. See, they have now met in the middle. Now you just want to take a look at your bracelet, make sure everything looks good before you start to secure it. Yep, looks good. Now you're going to get your super glue handy because you're going to need that in this next step. Now where the two strings meet, you're going to tie just your simple knot. And you want to make sure that you pull the string really tight. I know that it may seem like you're making the bracelet too small, but trust me, you're not. The bracelet will tend to stretch over time. Now after you've tied the first knot, you want to apply the glue. Some people say that it's optional to use glue, but as you can see here, when I let the string go, the knot unraveled. So you want to place glue on there because you don't want those beads rolling down the street once you put that bracelet on. Now with my two fingers, I'm going to hold each end of the string in place, and I'm going to apply one small little drop of glue right in the middle where the knot is. Give the string another pull and blow on the glue. Now that you've blew on the glue to make it a little dry, you want to do the knot one more time just for extra security. And then you want to place some more glue and blow again. Now you're finished. Now I know you noticed the two little pieces of string there. Don't worry, we're going to remove it, but do not cut it yet. You want to make sure that that glue is completely dry. Just turn it over and take a look at your bracelet. Here's an up-close look at the bracelet. Now I know not everyone is going to want to make a bracelet with a cross on it, so I'm going to show you how to make one without one. Now once again, I've taken all my beads out, but this time I'm not going to use a cross. I'm going to use this little tiny bead instead. So let's get started. Once again, tape down the other end of your string and begin to thread. I'm going to place this bead on first, and then I'm going to begin with my pattern. Now we've come to the halfway mark of the bracelet again, and like I did on the other bracelet, I'm going to make a mirror image of the pattern so that it's symmetrical on each side. And there you have it, a bracelet without a cross. So we're going to tie, glue, blow, tie, glue, and blow again. Once again, wait until the glue is completely dry. Now I know that you're going to notice that this bracelet looks a little different. I actually removed that bead from it. I didn't like the way it looked, so I did not want that back on there. So what I did was I took it off. See this where it was? I took it off and I replaced it with this little silver bead here. It looks a whole lot better. It looks more rounded. Now it's cutting time. And you're just going to take the string, hold it back tight, and cut it off. And there you have it. You've completed your bracelet. Now don't worry, I didn't forget about the other one. You're going to do the same thing. Pull the string and cut. Now with this one, the knot is going to be on the bottom side of the cross. So once you're done, just flip it on over. Now I know you think they look a little small, but trust me, they fit. Let me show you. See, it's not too tight and not too loose. It perfectly and easily spins around in circles. And the other one fits as well. See, there you go. Now remember, if your wrist is bigger than mine, you'll want to add more beads and have a longer string. And if your wrist is smaller than mine, you'll want a shorter string and less beads. And these are all the beads that I've done so far. I'll do up-close pictures for you guys. But I hope that you enjoyed this video. See you next time. Bye! You can purchase everything you need from Michaels, Joanne Fabric, AC Moore, and any other craft store in your area. Also, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at CTKimmy. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.